First, it is doubling down on clean tech, so on batteries, on solar, on investments in electricity, while at the same time becoming more rather than less independent. Secondly, what we have done for steel is something we want to do more broadly, so making plans with industry and industrial sectors together, how we're going to make sure that they thrive in economic terms, but also become cleaner and greener. And third, we do want to make a mark in terms of adaptation. So next year the Commission will come up with a new design for our adaptation policy. So that's quite a lot, but let's hope we can deliver on all of it in 2026.
I think we see very clearly that the EU really needs to stay the course on advancing its climate and energy actions. There's a big potential for the EU, for its citizens in terms of socio-economic benefits, but it's also very critical from a global perspective because we know that the climate crisis is unfolding very rapidly and we need also some leadership from important countries like the EU to really work with other countries to move us away from fossil fuels more quickly and also to support a just transition so all the citizens and industries can also come along in a fair way.
We have to adjust. We adjust our policies and we really have to make a competitiveness action plan, including affordable energy action, including industrial development action, including taxation actions, including derogation, so bureaucracy derogation actions to lower the administrative burdens, lower the government takes, and increase efficiency, increase productivity, increase investment.
Overall, we've seen Europe's energy vulnerabilities exposed, and I think the good news and takeaway is that whatever we look at, its competitiveness, climate, security, the core elements come down to the same. And that's basically, first of all, renewables, flexibility, and the infrastructure that we need for it as the backbone for the energy system. And the second element is use it efficiently, and that means electrify wherever we can. And the potential for that is enormous, not only in buildings and transport, but especially also in industry and process heat, where the largest amount of industrial fuel use is coming from. And then finally, we need credible policy frameworks, including a strong emissions trading scheme.
The message I want to bring is that when we speak about the energy system, we always speak about competitiveness, we speak about affordability, we speak about decarbonization, which are regularly presented as three different challenges. We strongly believe it's three things that really fit together and that are a common opportunity for us as an industry. Lowering that peak demand study is really where we can avoid to make a lot of investments in the future, which will make it possible to decrease the energy price for us as an industrial consumer, but obviously also for households, and that's where affordability comes in.
My main takeaway from today's discussion is that there's a really dynamic policy debate taking place in Europe on critical raw materials. The OECD is at the centre of this as a policy platform, a producer of standards on critical raw materials and due diligence, and that we work with the G7, the G20 and the UN to promote these standards. A further takeaway for me is the importance of sustainable, reliable, diversified supply chains, and the work that we do on due diligence promotes that. It enables the producing countries to also gain sustainable economic benefit from critical raw materials, and that's crucial to having sustainable outcomes for both consumer and producer countries.